breakers, welcome back. Having my cafecito here today, and I'm just really thinking about, wow, where did the time go? Like, the holidays are here. Can you believe this? We're about to celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, and it's exciting, but at the same time, I know that for many of us, there's an anxiety about all the expectations about the holidays, about the food, about the gathering, about who's coming, who's showing up for these holidays, and how our nervous system responds to that. So today, that's what the whole mini workshop is going to be about. I'm going to be able to support you in preparing, doing some pre-work before the chaos begins. Before we start, for those of you who don't know me, I should introduce myself. My name is Jasenia, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm also an EMDR therapist and an inner child trauma specialist. Today, we're going to do an amazing practice that I do with my clients when we practice EMDR. And one of these things that I teach my client is how to tap into your own personal resource that you carry, that you have within you, but we get caught up with everything else that we forget that we have these resources that live inside of us that we can tap in to find strength, to find love, to find joy, to find confidence. And so today's mini lesson, I'm going to incorporate this practice, and it's going to help you ground yourself, center yourself, and really prepare your nervous system before the holiday stress hits. So this is called EMDR RDI, Resources Development and Installation. And this is used to help you tap into all of the resources that you carry within you, that sometimes we don't even realize we have it, or we're solely relying on others to give to us. But I'm going to show you how to start doing this for yourself and get ready for the holidays chaos. Before you step into any room or family gathering, take a moment to ask yourself, number one, what's okay for me this season? What makes sense to me? And what does not make sense? What is not okay with me? That's gonna lead you to an emotional boundary map. So take this time to write it down. Nothing is too crazy. Just write it down, or even naming it out loud. But take a moment to see what's not okay for you, such as I can say no with no guilt and no excuses, such as I am allowed to leave the room if I feel overwhelmed. I can't control others, but I can choose how I respond. So mentally preparing yourself. When we set emotional boundaries ahead of the time, ahead of the gathering or the event, our nervous system, our younger self, it feels safer because it knows what to expect. And it builds confidence. That's the part that I do with my client when we do this practice. Developing internal resources that reminds the body I have a choice. So being able to be fully honest with yourself of what's okay for me this holiday, even though for others it might not make sense, but it makes sense to me, my younger self, and my nervous system, and what's not okay. Starting there, being honest with yourself, will allow you to tap into the resources you need to stay grounded, to stay firm, to be assertive, and to take care of yourself. All right, so here's where the work starts. So part 2, this is a grounding practice that you can do before the event. Write one intention. What is it that you want to get out of this gathering? When you write it, you can write it in your journal, you can say it out loud. Just sit with the emotions that are coming up when you're saying it, for about 3 minutes. Take your time, turn on a candle, play your favorite playlist, really help your nervous system create a grounding space or a grounding moment. So once you leave to that event, you're feeling calm and grounded. All right, so let's go even deeper into this practice. Here's a short EMDR inspire resourcing exercise you can do daily before the holidays start and the gathering. So the first step is make sure that you find a safe space or a calm place where you are able to do this practice with no interruption. Let's try it now. Close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, and I want you to picture a place, a real place, or even a place that you can imagine that it's not real, where your body feels relaxed and safe. It could be the beach, it could be nature, it could be a place before, like a place that your inner child or younger self used to enjoy. And just pay attention to the colors, the sound, the smell of that picture, that place where it feels safe, where it feels calm, where maybe in the past you enjoy, or even currently now, maybe it's a space that you've always wanted to be in and you can imagine yourself being there. Take that moment to envision that. What do you see? What do you smell? How do you feel? Just take this moment and breathe. And now, as you envision this space, we're gonna add bilateral movement. So gently, you can give yourself a hug and gently start tapping. You can tap your shoulders. If this is too uncomfortable, you don't feel it, tapping on your knees or laps. And this bilateral stimulation helps your brain store that calm state as a resource. So it registers it as a calm state that you can go to feel grounded and calm. So as you keep tapping, imagine you being in that space. Keep tapping, looking at the colors. Breathe. Notice how your body is feeling as you are in this space. And I want you to name this space as you're tapping. Name it. You can name it the beach, the outdoors, the calm place, whatever comes up for you. We want the brain to register this label, so whenever you need to feel this way, you can just take a couple of deep breaths and name the place. So for example, if it's the beach, as you're envisioning the beach and you're there and you're enjoying the smell, you're enjoying the sunshine, you're enjoying the water, call this scene the beach. And your brain would register this memory, this place, and label it beach. And as you keep tapping, we're gonna install the feelings, all the feelings that are coming up, and you're quietly going to say to yourself, I can come back to this calm whenever I need it. And take a deep breath. And then say to yourself, peace is my baseline, not the chaos around me. And breathe. And this is the way you're teaching your nervous system safety on demand. That is EMDR, RDI in action. I hope these practices are helpful. I do want you to remember that this season isn't a test. It's an opportunity to practice everything your healing has taught you. It's an opportunity to go ahead and use all these tools in the real world. You're allowed to show up as you are. Don't forget that. It's that your growth will speak louder than your triggers ever could. Remember that. Thank you for taking this opportunity. Thank you for putting yourself first and watching this video. If this helped, it helped you, share it with someone who needs a calm reset before the holidays. Don't forget to subscribe for more mini healing lessons. And remember, you are your safest home.